Let's talk about our game of the week, Chuck. It's the first week of the season. It's Defiance versus Napoleon. The game's at Defiance this year at the Fred, Friday night at 7. A couple of teams that have new starting quarterbacks, very young up front, lots of new guys. It should be a very interesting game after Napoleon tattooed Defiance last year and scored 57 on them.
Yeah, it's one of those games. I saw earlier in the week somebody, a coach from one of the teams, put up on Twitter, it's one of those games that you don't ever forget the ones you were involved in. I played in 3 of them, and records, athletes, put it aside. It's man on man. Who wants it more? You know, it's one of those games that you just live to play for those things.
Well, I talked to both coaches this week, and Jerry Beauty knows that his team gave up 57 last year, but he knows that his defense wasn't very good last year. He's expecting much bigger things from them this year. He's got experience up front and in the secondary. Linebacker is a question mark. Torrey Strock said, you know, and this is his 6th year in this game. He says, you know, it doesn't matter who's the favorite, who's not the favorite. It's the rivalry game. But in all of his years, he thinks this is as big a toss-up that he can remember in his 6 years there. And I would have to agree with him. There's just so many. There's so many question marks that who's going to take advantage of this or who's going to take advantage of that. Both teams have inexperienced offensive lines, so that's never a good thing when you have 2 new quarterbacks. So there's just so many things that could happen in this game. And the winner of this game will have a leg up if they ever want to have any playoff aspirations. So it's going to be exciting.
And that's, you know, that's what you want. You want playoffs. Hey, right away, let's go for it. You know, and it's put the rock on the line. You know,
that's the other big thing about that game. It just makes so much. It just adds a little bit more. It adds so much more intensity, and those kids love getting the rock when they win that game. It's so much fun.